What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. You've seen the thumbnail. We're doing 5 movie recommendations for summer today. Before we get into the movies, there is one thing that I would like to ask of you, and that is to like the video. That is to drop a comment letting me know where you're watching from, and if you are so inclined, to subscribe to the channel. And I promise you, I guarantee you, all of that is going to be completely free of charge. Thank you. Now, let's get into the movies. So the first one that I want to talk about is A Tale of Summer, or A Summer's Tale, whatever you translate it as. This is Eric Rohmer's 1996 movie from the Tales of the Four Seasons. This is, of course, the summer one, and this is kind of the essential summer fling movie, I feel like, of just bouncing around, a young man on vacation there in the beaches, on the beaches in France, meeting some other young people, kind of just floating between different kind of barely relationships, with just beautiful locale, great conversation, and kind of friendship and romantic dynamics that are easy to get caught up in. Also with just this very chill and summery but classic Eric Rohmer conversational feeling to the whole film. So that's kind of the obvious one, the essential summer film. Now, another type of movie that is essential for the summer is the turn your brain off watch, the fun film. It could be a blockbuster, it could be a sci-fi, it could be so many different things. But the one that I picked for this summer is Kindergarten Cop. Schwarzenegger with a cast of 6-year-olds, and they're all great. It's just a fun movie. Again, it's that turn your brain off, but it's entertaining. It's feel good. It hits all the beats, but at the same time, it does it with a combination that you're not going to get exactly from any other movie, and that is, of course, Arnie with a bunch of kindergartners. It works. It just works. It's a fun movie. You feel good. It's a summer essential. Maybe you've got people around. Maybe you're with family. Maybe you're on vacation. Throw on a fun one that everybody can get behind. Okay, now number 3. Another essential genre for the summer is the summer romance. Now this is, A Tale of Summer. We covered that a little bit, but that was different. That's more of the fling. That's more of the casual summer. That's just kind of summer, straight up summer. Now we're talking like a real romance. Sit alone at home on the couch in your bed with your laptop, with your TV. You've got a movie that you can just get sucked up into. Again, that almost works as a travelogue. That's another theme that I'm going for with a lot of these. And I have selected A Room with a View from 1985, the Merchant Ivory essential with Helena Bonham Carter, so good in the movie, and the late Julian Sands. Not to mention an iconic turn from Daniel Day-Lewis as that kind of nerdy guy who ends up kind of being inspiring, whatever. But anyway, this is the definition of a sumptuous romance with beautiful locales, great musical score that you're just going to be listening to after the movie, and just a real capital R romance, what you would expect from the period dramas of Merchant Ivory and in their prime. A Room with a View, that is a summer essential. Number 4, you need a thriller. Sometimes you need a thriller, especially in this season of summer. We look for kind of fun. We look for excitement. And the thriller that I'm giving you for this summer is actually A Bigger Splash, the Luca Guadagnino movie. Now, it falls into the category of thriller, but the thing that I kind of like about it is it's not really too thrilling. And I actually mean that in a good way. It's very much a character-driven movie. It's a character piece for a lot of it. You get to see the relationships breathe between this all-star cast of Ralph Fiennes, Tilda Swinton, young Dakota Johnson's in the movie, And the fourth guy is great too. You get to see these character relationships breathe. Again, it's sort of a travelogue of the part of Italy that they're in. And it's kind of the classic romantically infused Luca Guadagnino movie that you would come to expect, but it's before Call Me By Your Name. It's before his, he kind of became super, super famous to what he is now. It was maybe his first English language or one of his early English language movies. And it's just this great character-based thriller that I think fits the summer mold so well. So that is number 4. And now number 5, to round off the list, you need, I think, a film that kind of flows. You need a film that matches the feeling of summer, not just in where it's set, but in how the entire movie is constructed. And for that, I'm giving us Dear Diary by Nanni Moretti. Some people have called him the Italian Woody Allen. Make of that what you will. He's an excellent world filmmaker, and this movie, Dear Diary, from him from 1993, it's one of his total classics, and it's a partially autobiographical movie where he just takes these 3 vignettes from his life. But the way that they flow together, almost so casual, so accidental, and yet so clever and so kind of meticulously planned out. It's a really unique type of movie, and it's a type of movie that works perfectly for a casual summer viewing. I just love this movie so much. Again, it sort of works as a travelogue as he visits different islands, and you just get to see these beautiful locations. But it's almost like a nonfiction movie, but it's not. It's fiction. It's almost like a nonfiction movie that's been imbued with this, kind of hilarious and clever personality, and that is Nanni Moretti in the middle of it to kind of characterize everything that happens in the film. So it's part travelogue, part meditation on Italy, on his home, and then also part humorous story about his own life. And I don't feel a need to even get into the specifics too much, but just thinking back to this movie, it's so funny. It's so funny, especially in that third vignette, that third act. It's so relatable, and it's really a movie that I've come to love, watching it a few times over the years. So that Dear Diary, or Caro Diario, is going to be my 5th summer recommendation, and that's an essential one on my part. So that's the 5. Again, there's so many other movies that I could have chosen. Drop a comment, again, letting me know what movies you're watching this summer and what movies you think fit the definition of a summer movie. If I was going to make another list of summer recs, I would probably throw horror on there, because I think summer is the second best time to watch a horror movie after Halloween season. So summer horror's another essential. Maybe, in the future if I do another list of recs. But thank you for watching, guys. And I'm going nowhere, so you will know where to find me. Cheers.